It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Olave. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Saints and the Steelers, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game
so
tape,
Joe Burrow is their quarterback. Okay. Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to Chile. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on another episode of the Kelvin Rich Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. Miss any of the episodes on the channel in the playlist.
Set to take over. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. To throw on second down, Rich. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get it all the way
Kittle is injured.
5 yards shy of midfield.
Says he's injured, but it doesn't look that way.
Pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So, Kamara is hurt.
Throwing on first down, Rich.
Incomplete. What was that?
Incomplete there. The Saints at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, you got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down, Saints.
Off play action, Rich. He completes it to Olave. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the wall.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Hands it off again, and he is stifled.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Looking to throw. Rich buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
So a great drive there for the Saints, and here come the Steelers, who drive right down the field and answer.
Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't
Another pass for Kelvin.
Because they just had their
A
touchdown
long
answered
game.
by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play.
106 yards on or through the air for the
Saints with a football
Saints.
here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rich. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. A run here with Chestnut.
touchdown. Chestnut.
Takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Julius Chestnut, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead.
What a great run there by
That
Chestnut.
was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So there come the Steelers down there again, and they didn't do it.
Taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
So
They've
Kittle
got
back
the
in there,
lead.
looks
He's a
like.
big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as
Oh,
we travel
fudge.
around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing.
Kittle with a great catch.
Their team's not going to win. Right now, he's got his team in the
Good to
lead.
see Kittle back
Now
in
they'll
there.
look to extend that lead.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And Kelvin goes down. Tried to roll out to try to get Kittle over there on the right-hand side, and that was not what the Saints were looking to have happen there.
Looking to throw. Rich forced out to his left. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Back to pass now. No, Kelvin's going to run it.
Rich. And he has a big gain inside the
72 yards on the ground for Kelvin.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On third down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now does he get to the first down marker? He blows right past it and picks up big yardage.
Incomplete intended for George Kittle.
Bit of improvisation.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun.
Oh, and Kelvin tried to scramble. He got caught.
He's going down.
Highsmith.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Kelvin goes down again.
They got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
So the punting unit comes on for the Saints. And the Steelers grab a field goal.
Field general once more leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
Here we go now. Kelvin for the shotgun. 40 seconds left.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Intercepted. Kelvin. Kelvin had an interception there. Tried to go to Olave, just threw it a little under.
Down at the 49-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest.
There you have it, folks. Kelvin. They allowed a touchdown.
He threw the interception, then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead, so now working from behind here. 1st and 10.
So Kelvin, with an interception there, he underthrew Olave, I believe.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground.
And that'll end it.
Still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we reach halftime here in the Steelers. Halftime up. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession.
Another field goal by the
and their deficit a little wider now than
Steelers.
It was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw. Rich. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Here we go now, Kelvin. Trying to figure out what to do here.
Looking to throw. Rich. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And the Steelers add another.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Steps away to his...
Kelvin sacked again.
And he's brought down. Alex Highsmith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
24-yard gain on the play.
On 1st and 10. Rich being chased out left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Back to throw. Rich.
1st down, Saints.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On the move to his left. And he will not throw.
No, Kelvin, what was you thinking?
Well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up in.
We got to go for it, folks. There's no question. Got to go for it here.
That one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Incomplete intended for Pickens. That could be the ball game.
This one's going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this Steeler defense able to come up. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it
So
certainly
Joe
worked.
Burrow.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether
2
it was
touchdowns.
an adjustment, whether it was just
Kelvin
more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played
didn't have
better,
any touchdowns.
whatever it was,
Bad game
it
for
all
Kelvin
came
all
together
around,
in the
but
second
did got to
half,
get down on the ground,
and no
but
points
still.
were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Steelers, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
So there you have it, folks. Steelers wanted it more, I guess. Steelers wanted it more. Just move on to the next one. That's what you do, folks. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Folks, if you're new, do me a favor. Scratch the call marks on the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Become a member of the Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much featured. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. I am out.